Again everyone, this is TKF1313. Welcome to episode 9 of my Sweeney Craft Let's Play. And last time I derped around and kinda started my Botania stuff, my day blooms. I literally just planted. I ended last episode and started this one pretty much immediately. So let's see if I have enough. Nope, still not. I pretty much guessed that, but I'm going to start a farm today, this episode, because I can. Actually, because I need to. I think, let's see what patterns I already have. I have the shovel. Do I have the axe? I do not have the axe. Alright, let's make an axe pattern. Boom. And I don't really need a very good mattock. I mean, it's not that big a deal. So, oh, what the heck? I'll do a decent mattock. I'll make it out of like bronze or iron or something. 'Cause why not, right? Right. I've already got that there. So, aluminum brass. You can also make the casts out of gold, but I think it takes 2 ingots per cast instead of just 1 like it does for the aluminum brass. So it's just more efficient to do it with the aluminum brass. Yeah. Yep. And there's the shovel. I need to make another pattern chest. Yep. So I'm going to take all of these casts out, and then I'm going to make a another pattern chest specifically for these casts, because I don't really... I wish I could just replace all of these patterns with casts. That would be great. Then I would only need 1 type of thing, and... you know, I don't know what I tried it with. It might actually work like that, but whatever. Let's see what all I need for a mattock. I know I need the shovel and the axe head. I need the tool rod as well. So that's alright. Just cast that tool rod, and I'm going to, in the meantime, make another pattern chest. There we go. There's wood. Boom. Chest. Nope, you go there. Yes, thank you. Alright. Now I'm going to reclaim this pattern, and you are going to become a pattern chest. You're going to go there. Alrighty. Now this thing is done, and let me think for a second. What all do I want to do? Off camera, or not off camera, but, yep, words. I can speak. In real life out here, I've written down the types of seeds that I have and what would be most beneficial for growing, and it seems like I'm eventually going to want some pumpkins, maybe melon seeds. I'm, by most beneficial, I'm considering things like whether or not I want to do the, like biofuel stuff. I'm also considering potions and foods and things, because eventually I'll be able to just auto-craft all that stuff. So I forgot to... got all the pieces for the mattock, but I forgot to put them together. But, yeah. I'm kind of trying to plan out what I'm wanting to use all of my space and stuff for, because I don't want to just be like, okay, well, here's stuff and things, and it's done. Yay. So, yep. Let me just clear out some space here. Boom. Alright, that should be plenty. I'll get rid of all of this because it's not necessary. Alright, that's a good starter for now. Not that I actually have the seeds for all of this yet, but I will eventually. Okay. And there's my garden so far. I'm gonna make sure you can actually, or it actually hydrates the back there. Come on, show me. I don't want to keep my people waiting. There we go. Alright, so I thought it was 4. I was pretty sure it was 4. I'm usually pretty familiar with vanilla mechanics, but hey, we can do this. Hey, give me that back. There we go. You're no longer necessary. Boom. Once that fills up enough, I'm going to turn this one into a regular mana pool too, just in case I ever feel like doing another setup for maybe another type of flower, or if I want to keep my mana generation separate from my functional flowers. Functional flora, I think, is actually the section of the Lexica Botania that contains the flowers that do stuff, rather than just the flowers that make the mana. One of them is bread, one of them is magical energy. They could both be pronounced the same, and I'm just an idiot. I have no idea. Well, I know I'm kind of an idiot, but hey, are there berries over there? No, I thought I just picked it. I wasn't sure. But yes, okay, that's... I forgot about that. Alright, so let's get that casting basin back. And just open that one. This. Boom. Okay, yes, I still have enough iron for at least one more. Yeah. Alright, these are going to be my last 2, so I got that pretty good. Alright, that's good. And done. Alright. And I was going to make the smeltery thing, but I realized that I don't actually have any power or any way of making power right now. So I think I'm actually going to go through a bit more Botania first. I'm going to have a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to see if there's this flower called the... Ooh, I'm forgetting which one it is, actually. There's one of these that produces endoflame, produces mana by consuming, shoot, what's it called? By consuming, yes, flammable items, or blocks. Exoflame is, this flower uses mana to smelt things. Like, it will, for example, if I didn't have any coal or anything in these furnaces, it would actually power the furnaces, I believe. I haven't actually tried it, because I've never really had a reason to. I always have just machines that smelt things, so I don't have to smelt things in multiples of 8. But, yeah, that's kind of cool block. Maybe I might make one of those. I don't know. It kind of looks safety flame down here. It looks like you can't make it. Alright, anyway. I never really had a reason to make the exoflame because it was kind of pointless. What was I going to do a tank for? Because I know that's what the copper was for. Nope, it wasn't. It was for the, yep, words. It was for the, shoot. The thing to make the furnace, the alloy smeltery, that's what it was. I am just all sorts of mixed up today. My goodness, I am so sorry. It's been kind of a weird day. Alright, there's that. Turning that into an iron chest. This is going to be my Botania chest. I'm going to move all of my Botania stuff out into that chest. I'm going to put it out by my flower maker thing. Alright, I think that's everything. Wow, I thought I had more Botania stuff. Anyway. Yep. Over here. Okay. You know what? That's too close. I want to have more room to generate mana. So instead, you're going to go right here, and you are going to have your own personal water bucket, so I can refill you when I need to. There we go. So pretty. Alright. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to do with you right now. I suppose I should test. I never told you what I'm... Oh, Rune of Summer. Maybe I'll hold off on this one for a while. Yeah, I think tech first. What I intended to test was to see if I could actually get the Exoflame to run one of these generators. Excuse me. Come on. Yep. One of like these extra utilities generators. I know a furnace generator thing. It behaves like a furnace as far as flammable blocks go, but I'm not sure. And things like the lava crystal from Blood Magic, if you know what that is, it's a in Blood Magic you have this sort of magical force called life, or LP. They're life points basically, but it's not your health, it's the amount of life energy you have put into a thing called a blood altar or your blood orb, and it forms what's called your blood network. So this LP you can use to cast spells, to fly using these different things called sigils that can give you buffs or neat effects. Like there's one, my favorite I think, is probably the Sigil of Elemental Affinity. It makes you fireproof, you can't drown, no fall damage, things like that. So it basically makes you netherproof, so it's great for exploring the nether. That in combination with a thing called the Air Sigil, which lets you fly around at the cost of, I think, 1,000 LP per second, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. But, yeah. So, in Blood Magic, there's this item called the Lava Crystal. And it takes the energy from that life network that I just explained, and it powers furnaces. So you can use it in a generator, kind of like I was saying I wanted to use what I wanted to use the Exoflame for, except I've actually tested this, and I know for a fact that it does indeed work. I have not tested the Exoflame, so I couldn't tell you. Sorry. I'll work on it eventually. Alrighty. Yep. I'm not really sure what I want to do now. I could do more building, I guess. Or I could start working on technology. Decisions. I guess I'll start building because I've kind of already started just now. So, why stop? That's good enough. And I'll plant this so that I can grow more seeds. Alright. Now, I'm debating whether or not I should actually frame these things in living rock or whatnot. I'm also kind of debating, if I do living rock, I'm going to do the correct living rock, because using that recipe I can double it. So instead of having like, here, I'll put these in here, 2 of these because I can only make 4 at a time. Alright, so if instead of just having these 28 living rock, if I had, I think I've actually used all of my cobblestone, but if I had 28 cobblestone on me, that would turn into 56 instead of 28, because when you craft a single block of cobblestone, living rock brick with a single block of cobblestone, which I'm about to demonstrate, you get 2 cracked ones, so that's nice. I'm probably gonna get some extra cobblestone here too while I'm here, so that I don't run out again, at least not as soon. I should really light this place up. Oh no, blood moon is rising. Yep. Alright, so I think I'm going to actually wait out the night. It's ridiculously hostile, but I'm going to show you guys anyway. So, peaceful, easy, normal. I don't want the zombies breaking down the doors, because literally, if they can break the doors down, I will just keep respawning, dying, respawning, dying, respawning, dying. It would be an endless chain of that, and it would not be very fun for you guys to see. So I'm going into normal mode just for the sake of, well, for your sake. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh my, I have a lot of spawnable area up here. And a couple of spiders already. Wow, thanks. You guys are great. Gave me string and everything. Alright. So yeah, you can pretty much see what happens. Ooh, I already have some torches. I am going to place these torches so that hopefully things don't spawn up here. Oh, hello, skeleton. Yep, and that's pretty much how tonight's gonna be. Oh, also, you can't sleep through a blood moon, if you didn't know. It just gives you that, like in the bottom left-hand side of my screen, it just gives you that "you don't feel tired now" message, and it's frustrating. Because the things that like to kill you don't sleep either. Where's that Mr. Skelly? Where did you go, Skelly? It's probably not the safest place to be, considering if I get knocked off of here, I'm dead. Where are you? I don't know. Alrighty. Ah, there you are. Yeah, I'm not messing with you. Where's that zombie? Should I snipe or should I not? To snipe or not to snipe? That is the question. Why, Skelly? Yeah. Hello. Are you gonna be my friend? Can I shoot you? Yes, I can. Cool. That's nice. Alright, so victory number 1 for TKF. And I've got a whole... oh, shoot. I don't like these guys. These are like fallen knights. And they're pretty tough, usually. Their horses, not so much. Right, let's see. Can I sneak out there real quick and get the loots? Yes. Alright. It's just dyed leather pants. It's nothing fun. Okay. Huh. Could be worse. This is intense. You're gonna die. Yes, you died. You did indeed. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Alright, got him. I don't know why, but I like collecting the loots from all of my fallen enemies. It's... oh, I missed. It's like I'm collecting a trophy. You know, this actually isn't so bad as far as red moons go. They're usually a lot worse than this, at least in my past experience. There's supposedly a creeper. There it is. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Nope, I'm not. I guess you're just not meant to be hit. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. My arrows are gonna level up before my... whoa there, buddy. I do not like those. Those are called concussion creepers, and if they explode in your vicinity, it gives you like a nausea debuff, and it also has a pretty high chance, actually, of teleporting you. I don't know what the distance is for that teleport. There's another fallen knight right there. But the teleport's not fun, especially if you have infused or experience infused armor stuff. Because it'll crash you, depending on what you have, of course. If you have the enchantment where I think it's called like Light Stepper, where your boots will leave a trail of mage lights behind you. When it randomly teleports you, it will, if you're not in a well-lit space, your boots will try to spawn that the Ars Magica light source block. But the issue with that is that you will be teleporting and it will be spawning that block at the same time, meaning you will be trying to occupy a space that can't be occupied. And normally it would just lead to like suffocation damage that you could just jump out of, but I don't know why, but for whatever, hey, the moon's going down, yay. For whatever reason, having it placed the exact instant you're trying to occupy the space, it'll crash you. So be careful with that. If you have Ender Zoo, I don't recommend using the Light Stepper enchantment. Even though it's nice, like if you're mining or something, you can just follow your mage lights back up to the surface or to wherever you've already been. You don't have to bring a ton of torches with you, but if you have Ender Zoo, you gotta be careful with that sort of thing, because it can quickly become hazardous to your world. Right, and it seems like it is, for the most part, safe. Watch me like die instantly. Boom. Or not. That's alright. Give me them experience orbs. Yeah. Alright. So the sun's coming up. It should take care of some of those nasty mobs. I'm probably gonna snipe that creeper wherever it is. You're in the water, aren't you? Yeah. So if it doesn't kill you in one hit, alright, it does. You're good. Okay. What was I doing? I forget. Oh yeah, I was going to do this. This was my idea for framing these things. I was just gonna kind of like do this on the sides, and then once I get glowstone, I'll make the corners glowstone. But just kind of do this. Make it pretty. You know what? I'll just place the corner blocks anyway. And I'll just replace them whenever I get glowstone. I don't really have that much living rock, so it doesn't make much of a difference anyway. Let's get these trees out of my way. I used to exclusively plant birch trees and use the birch wood because it was nice that it only grew, or the highest it grew was your maximum reach distance above you. So you could just plant them and not worry about having giant oak things that you would have to climb to the top of and then mine out all of the leaves and things just to be able to get to the rest of the wood in there, just so that the rest of the leaf blocks would despawn. That's just tedious and frustrating. And but now we have lumber axes, and it just, you don't have to do that anymore. It's nice. Let me put these in here. I no longer need this charcoal. And I guess I'll put that in there. And roast. So yeah, we've accomplished quite a bit by my standards. We've survived a blood moon. Normally I would just like log off, log back on, hope it's not a blood moon anymore. If that doesn't work, I don't know why, but like with the weather mod, I think you can, if there's a tornado or a hurricane, you can, on a server at least, you can log off and log back on, and it'll be gone. It's, if the chunks aren't loaded, then it just kind of disappears because it's an entity. I don't think it would work for single player worlds though, because if no chunks are loaded, then, oh look at that, then time doesn't pass by and nothing despawns. So I'm not so sure. So, actually, you know what? I wonder if you could trap a tornado, or at least part of one, in a spatial I/O thing from Applied Energistics. That'd be interesting, because I know it basically zips up an entire area, all the blocks and entities in it, and I know it saves the entities as well, the mobs and things. You can even zip players up into it, but that goes really badly. I don't recommend it. If you haven't seen our Prince Azarus and I, he's the other X-1 member or producer guy. Anyway, we had a material energy hypercubed playthrough, and I accidentally zipped him up in a spatial I/O. I don't like this red rock stuff. And then he did it to me for revenge later on. But you basically have to close out of your client and restart it, and then it kills you. It says you, like, it applies fall damage anyway, because that's the death message it gives. And if you have, I think, gravestones installed, yeah, I think so, your stuff is usually safe, because it'll just spawn a gravestone wherever you died. But sometimes that's in a wall, or if you don't do it just right, you'll never find your gravestone. It's kind of strange how it works, but yeah. I'm gonna go turn these into living rock. I think this is probably the most efficient method of doing this, because this way I can just come here with the hammer, here with the hammer, and just pick off the rest. Yep. And I'll save some of this cobblestone so that I can make the cracked bricks, because those are, I like the texture, it's nice, it gives it personality. I'd like to do the mixture thing like I did in here, but that just, it would be too time consuming, and I have other things that I would rather waste my time on. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We've accomplished quite a bit, so thanks for joining me. See ya.